The Java is an 8 plus race, which means that it's more than for more than 8 players. And that means, of course, that they don't have any plastic pieces or tech cards or home planets. But other than that, there is a good dynamic in the game. Yes, let's see how it goes. They have a certain amount of tech that they start with: anti-mass deflector, dark energy tab, scanlic drink network, and uranium armor. And they don't get any more because they have everything they need for themselves. They start with, well, these are all ships. They are unbuilt ship. You start with 3 of them on the board somewhere, wherever you want to place them, and they work independently. So they collect independently the commodities and trade goods. So when ship number 1 trades stuff, they don't. It has to collect the trade goods to get the ship upgrade. Let's do the goals first. Your goal is to have all size 3 ships in the galaxy. So you start with number 1s and then you go up to from there. You are the backstory, of course, is that you are the Java from another galaxy far away, and you've come here to. You notice that you have found the perfect living style. You roam around and you find stuff, and then you build more stuff with the stuff, and then you trade away the stuff. Okay. It's not as complicated as the Agabe or the corporations. This is the easiest of the +8 races. So let's go through the abilities. You are a scavenger. You get two times the resources from scavenger coins. So usually people get 1 trade good per if they have a wreck coin. You get 2, of course. Non-threatening, can be in systems with other races' ships without fighting. Exclusive, cannot use action cards and immune to external action cards, but can trade them to races if they find them. You're a hoarder. You get 1 commodity per planet visited, but not from Muat or Kreos, and not from Necrovirus or LYZ1X controlled worlds either, of course, because they don't have any unnecessary stuff. And you get trade goods from Arborec invaded planets according to the ship type. And you're a trash collector. You scan visited planets with Scanlink drone network for free. And commodities and relic fragments are ship specific. So here's you start with 3 relic fragments that you found on each on different ships. And of course you can trade them, or then you can collect them and get the relics. I don't know actually if relics are good for you, but some of them will probably work. But you can trade them away. Non-warrior class. So you cannot use units and no ground forces. As you can use other units. These are your units. There's a ship classification here. And pirates attack if there are 2 pirate units, but not 1. You are well defended, and they will not risk you if they aren't just single. And Senate votes, you get 2 times the ship class. So you start with 6 influences in the Senate, and it will grow from there quite well. I actually don't have a commander or agent for you because I don't know. But you have a hero. The hero gets unlocked when you have 2 class 3 ships. Then you can do the hero action, which is the gathering. All ships in one system gets half of their commodities converted to trade goods, because you gather your stuff together and you trade with each other, and then you get much trade goods. So the ships, all ships move without influence obviously you don't have any influence for anything because there is nothing you can use it for except moving, because you don't have any action cards. And you don't use laws, which of course should be said here somewhere, but you don't use laws either. And you don't diplomatize. You don't actually like, you're barely in the Senate, but you're not striving for emperorship. And all of your ships, because you're so big hulks of armor, are immune to small ship attacks. So this first class ship that you have, it costs 4 resources to build. It has combat 6, it moves 1, it has sustained damage, and it has a shield 1. So it needs actually many hits. If you want to kill it in 1 round, you have to give it 4 hits. Other than that, but you have the stuff capacity is 12, so you can have 12 commodities or trade goods or a combination of them. When you want to upgrade to a class 2, you need to spend 6 resources to build it. Then your combat increases twofold. You start moving at 2, and you start having the ability to build class 1 ships. You have the same sustained damage and shield 1, and your stuff capacity grows to 18. Then when you can upgrade that to level class 3, that costs 10 resources to build. Your combat increased again. You still stay at movement 2, but of course you can build class 2 ships then again. But you get upgraded to shield 2 with the sustained damage, and your stuff capacity is 30, so you have much stuff. That is good. Is that actually it? It's actually not. Well, yeah. Your turns are quite simple. You usually just go to the nearest planet, collect your 2 commodities like that, chink, and then the other one moves probably over there, and chink and collects a trade commodity from there. You do the explorations, and then you probably trade away the exploration bonuses. There are much stuff in space that you can trade away, and you're not the observer at all. You are an active trader because you want bigger ships. In some point, there is the opportunity, of course, to start going violent on people, but that is up to you, of course, how you want to play it. I'm really happy that I have this is the best +8 race so far, so I'm happy that it will be played. Come and play it. See you soon.